Breaking news. Neo-Nazi leader establishes training site in rural Maine. Sparks legislative and community backlash. April 1, 2025. Christopher Pohlhaus, a former U.S. Marine and leader of the neo-Nazi group Blood Tribe, has established a paramilitary training site in Springfield, Maine, a town of fewer than 500 residents. The compound, located on a 10.6-acre property off Moores Road, includes cleared land for physical drills, weapons training, and plans for hemlock log cabins to house recruits. Pohlhaus, who calls himself Hammer, has openly promoted his vision of a white ethnostate, leveraging Maine's status as the nation's whitest state to attract followers. The group's activities, documented via Telegram live streams, include aggressive initiation rituals such as blood oaths and cross-country protests targeting LGBTQ+ events. Despite Maine's recent law banning unauthorized paramilitary training, signed by Governor Janet Mills in 2024, Pohlhaus dismissed the legislation, claiming it will do little to impede his plans. The law empowers the state to prosecute groups training with intent to incite civil disorder, but enforcement remains challenging as Pohlhaus avoids property ownership under his name. Local journalists and watchdog groups, including the Southern Poverty Law Center, SPLC, exposed the camp's location through property records and grassroots investigations. Public backlash led to Pohlhaus' expulsion from a Bangor gym and pressure on Airbnb to delist properties tied to his supporters. However, Pohlhaus has since sold the land and gone quiet, though experts warn he may regroup elsewhere. Analysis. The rise of Pohlhaus' camp underscores a troubling trend: extremists exploiting rural isolation to build militarized enclaves. While Maine's legislative response reflects a growing recognition of domestic terrorism threats, the Blood Tribe's defiance highlights gaps in enforcement. Critics argue that laws targeting civil disorder risk infringing on constitutional rights, yet the urgency to prevent violence outweighs such concerns. Community vigilance, as seen in Maine, remains critical. Exposure by journalists and activists disrupted Pohlhaus' operations, proving that sunlight, not just statutes, is a potent disinfectant against hate. However, the ease of crypto-funded recruitment and encrypted communication suggests this battle is far from over. As one researcher noted, when you let a Nazi into your dinner party, it becomes a Nazi dinner party. Maine's struggle is a microcosm of a national crisis, democracy's fragility in the face of organized bigotry. The interplay of law, community action, and digital activism will define whether such enclaves flourish or falter. For now, Maine's story is a cautionary tale and a call to arms.